The Philippine Navy is very excited on the addition of the TC-90s to its inventory of air assets. These aircrafts shall perform critical roles in the mandates of the Philippine Navy, particularly in the aspects of maritime security and territorial defense.
Did Japan just supercharge the Philippines' eyes in the sky and shift the balance of maritime security in the region? In a bold move that's heating up defense cooperation in the Indo-Pacific in 2026, Japan has gifted 5 Beechcraft King Air TC-90 maritime patrol aircraft to the Philippine Navy, marking one of the most consequential enhancements to Manila's maritime surveillance muscle in recent memory. Aircraft flying long and wide over the West Philippine Sea and Luzon Strait, spotting threats, illegal incursions, and hostile maneuvers long before they reach Filipino shores. That's not science fiction, that's the TC-90 in action. These patrol planes extend surveillance far beyond what the Philippines' indigenous air assets could traditionally manage, giving Manila real-time eyes across its vast 2.2 million square kilometer maritime domain.
The Naval Air Group headquarters in Sangli, Cavite to witness the transfer of 2 TC-90 patrol aircraft of the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force to the Philippine Navy.
Compared to other regional players, this kind of capability used to be the exclusive domain of larger militaries like Australia, Japan itself, and the United States. Countries with dedicated fleets of maritime patrol aircraft such as P-8 Poseidons and P-3 Orions. For the Philippines, traditionally reliant on smaller radar systems and limited air patrols, the TC-90 donation is a giant leap forward in operational reach and situational awareness. It's akin to going from candlelight to floodlights in the realm of maritime security. What makes this transfer even more remarkable is not just the gear itself, but what it symbolizes: a deepening strategic partnership rooted in shared security concerns, especially against the backdrop of rising tensions and contested waters in the South China Sea. Japan's decision to gift, not merely lease, these aircraft reflects a trusted alliance and mutual commitment to a rules-based regional order, reassuring Filipinos and regional neighbors that Manila isn't standing alone. This isn't just defense hardware arriving in Cavite. It's a turning point in how the Philippines watches over its seas, asserts its territorial rights, and integrates into a broader network of allies working to keep the Indo-Pacific stable and secure. The TC-90 is a militarized version of the Beechcraft King Air Model 90, specifically upgraded for maritime patrol, reconnaissance, surveillance, and search and rescue missions. Compact yet highly versatile, it is designed to operate effectively over the Philippines' expansive maritime domain, making it a crucial asset for monitoring territorial waters and exclusive economic zones. With a range of over 2,400 kilometers, the TC-90 can conduct extended patrols across the country's 2.26 million square kilometer exclusive economic zone, providing consistent surveillance over remote areas that were previously difficult to monitor. Its cruise speed exceeds 400 kilometers per hour, and it is operated by a 2-person flight crew, with room for mission specialists who manage onboard sensors, communications, and reconnaissance equipment. Originally used by the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force for pilot training, these aircraft have been repurposed by the Philippine Navy to fill critical gaps in aerial surveillance capabilities. They now serve as a key tool in enhancing maritime domain awareness, strengthening national security, and supporting the Philippines' ability to respond to both natural and man-made challenges across its waters. The gift of the 5 TC-90 aircraft represents a historic milestone in defense cooperation between Japan and the Philippines. It is the first time Japan has transferred military aircraft to another country under its revised defense equipment export policy, signaling a major shift in Tokyo's approach to regional security partnerships. This bold step reflects growing strategic trust and shared interest in maintaining stability across the Indo-Pacific. For the Philippines, the TC-90s provide a significant upgrade to its aerial patrol capabilities, complementing its existing fleet of smaller aircraft such as the Britain-Norman Islanders. Unlike these smaller planes, the TC-90s are fixed-wing aircraft capable of extended surveillance, higher speed, and larger operational range. allowing the Navy to monitor far-flung maritime areas that were previously difficult to patrol.
These TC-90s primarily will be used to patrol our maritime domain.
The aircraft also enhance maritime domain awareness, a critical capability for an archipelagic nation of over 7,600 islands, with vast and sometimes contested maritime borders. By improving detection, reconnaissance, and response capacity, the TC-90s strengthen the Philippines' ability to safeguard its waters, protect resources, and uphold sovereignty in increasingly complex regional security conditions.
Meantime, a defense pact between Japan and the Philippines takes effect, allowing their troops to enter each other's territory for training and joint operations.
Japan and the Philippines have steadily deepened their defense cooperation since the mid-2010s, reflecting shared security interests in the region. In 2016, the two countries signed an agreement on defense equipment and technology transfer, marking a historic shift for Japan as it broke decades of self-imposed restrictions on arms exports. This agreement laid the groundwork for tangible military support to Manila and signaled Tokyo's growing willingness to contribute to regional security beyond traditional humanitarian assistance. Between 2017 and 2018, the transfer of 5 TC-90 maritime patrol aircraft was completed, accompanied by extensive training programs for Philippine pilots and maintenance crews at Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, JMSDF, facilities. This ensured that the aircraft would be fully operational and effectively integrated into the Philippine Navy's surveillance capabilities. Since then, the bilateral partnership has expanded to include joint exercises, delivery of radar systems, and a visiting forces reciprocal access agreement, enabling more coordinated and sustained military activities. Former Philippine officials have described these developments as a milestone in defense cooperation, reflecting a transition from purely humanitarian support to strategic capability building, and positioning the Philippines as a more capable and resilient actor in regional maritime security. The deployment of TC-90 aircraft carries significant regional security implications in the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines faces ongoing territorial disputes with China, particularly around Scarborough Shoal and broader areas of the West Philippine Sea. Monitoring and defending these contested waters has been a persistent challenge, given the country's vast maritime domain and limited aerial surveillance capabilities. Japan's gift of TC-90 patrol aircraft directly enhances Manila's maritime domain awareness, allowing the Philippine Navy to cover areas that were previously unmonitored or difficult to patrol. This expanded reach improves early detection of potential incursions, supports maritime law enforcement, and strengthens the country's ability to respond to a variety of threats. Beyond defense, these capabilities also help counter illegal fishing, smuggling, and other unregulated maritime activities, challenges that are common across ASEAN states. By boosting the Philippines' patrol reach and operational effectiveness, Tokyo is not only aiding Manila, but also contributing indirectly to regional deterrence and stability, reinforcing a rules-based order in contested waters, and signaling that strategic partnerships in the region are becoming more proactive and tangible. Philippine and Japanese officials have consistently highlighted the strategic importance of the TC-90 transfers, even if recent quotes on the specific donation are limited. Philippine Navy leadership has emphasized the need to expand aerial patrol capabilities to address persistent gaps in maritime domain awareness. Vice Admiral Jose Ma Ambrosio Espeleta noted the challenges posed by the country's vast maritime territory and stressed the importance of stepping up patrols to ensure effective monitoring and response across the archipelago. From Japan's perspective, the equipment transfers are framed within the broader free and open Indo-Pacific strategy, signaling Tokyo's commitment to maintaining peaceful and stable seas. Japanese officials have portrayed the donation not simply as a bilateral gesture, but as part of a larger regional effort to enhance maritime security, build capacity among partner nations, and reinforce the rules-based order in contested waters. Together, these statements show both countries' intent, strengthening the Philippines' maritime capabilities while supporting broader regional stability. The TC-90 fleet provides the Philippine Navy with a significant boost in operational capability and strategic flexibility. One of the most immediate benefits is extended surveillance. These fixed-wing aircraft can cover vast distances that smaller planes like the Britain-Norman Islanders simply cannot reach, enabling continuous monitoring across the Philippines' 2.26 million square kilometers exclusive economic zone. This increased aerial coverage improves early warning, rapid response to incidents, and overall maritime situational awareness. The versatility of the TC-90s further enhances their value. Beyond maritime patrol and reconnaissance, they can support search and rescue operations, provide logistical transport for personnel and supplies, and assist in environmental monitoring, such as tracking illegal fishing or monitoring coastal ecosystems. This multi-role capability ensures that the aircraft contribute meaningfully to both peacetime and contingency operations, making them a cornerstone of the Navy's operational planning.
The aircraft also integrate seamlessly with existing naval infrastructure. Their operations complement surface vessels, shore-based radar systems, and future intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) platforms, creating a more cohesive and networked maritime defense posture. In addition, Japan's commitment to supplying spare parts and maintenance support has allowed the Philippine Navy to keep these aging airframes in active service, ensuring operational readiness and prolonging the fleet's lifespan. Looking forward, defense cooperation between Japan and the Philippines is expected to deepen and expand. Manila has expressed interest in acquiring additional TC-90s as Japan retires more aircraft, though transfers are contingent on inspections and formal negotiations. Such acquisitions would further close gaps in maritime domain awareness and increase patrol frequency over contested and remote areas. Beyond additional aircraft, joint training exercises and enhanced maintenance support are likely to accompany any future transfers, strengthening interoperability and skill development for Philippine crews. Japan may also explore providing other platforms, such as Abukuma-class destroyers or advanced surveillance systems, signaling a trajectory toward broader strategic and operational partnership. This forward-looking approach reflects a shared understanding of emerging regional security challenges, from maritime disputes to non-traditional threats like smuggling and illegal fishing. The gift of 5 TC-90 maritime patrol aircraft from Japan to the Philippine Navy is more than a simple equipment transfer. It is strategically meaningful, operationally transformative, and diplomatically symbolic. The aircraft expand the Philippines' maritime surveillance reach, enhance operational flexibility, and integrate with existing defense infrastructure to provide a more resilient and capable naval posture. At the same time, the donation shows the depth of bilateral defense ties and a shared commitment to regional stability in the Indo-Pacific. With the possibility of further transfers, joint exercises, and expanded support, this partnership is poised to evolve in tandem with the security demands of the region, strengthening both countries' capacity to respond to emerging challenges. If you found this analysis valuable, share your perspective in the comments. Your insights help deepen the conversation and sharpen our understanding of evolving regional dynamics. Thank you, and we will see you soon in our next geopolitical discussion.